You all know Alex Jones. I'm sure you probably do. In case if you don't, he's a right-wing conspiracy theorist who's been kissing Trump's ass for the past year. He believes in chemtrails and FEMA concentration camps. Most of you probably know who he is, but for those who don't, let me just give you an idea of what we're dealing with here.
Donald Trump's not perfect, but he doesn't want to hurt you and your family. Hillary and Obama want to make you poor and pathetic. We have all their white papers. They hate you. They hate prosperity. They hate God. They hate children, and goddamn them to hell. Gonna be beaten. Excuse me. I just get so emotional. Look at her shark face. Having to look at her with that demon face. That's a frickin' demon. We're gonna have President Linda Blair, people, and I'm not gonna go along with it.
Now, yesterday, my brother and I were getting our daily fix of some Alex Jones when we came upon an advertisement for Alex's own coffee roast. Two actually. The Patriot Blend and Immune Support Blend 100% organic coffee. Here's that clip.
The Infowars crew absolutely loves coffee because we love being awake. And I am somewhat of a connoisseur of coffee. So many times you go to a restaurant or even to a coffee shop and the coffee tastes like garbage. And in all the different coffees I've tried, my favorite is grown in the high mountains, in shade, Arabica, on the border with Guatemala in southern Mexico by the Chiapas farmers. And it is truly bought from a co-op, and the majority of the profit goes directly to those individuals, not big corporate establishment middlemen. So you're not only getting a great cup of coffee with our new line of Wake Up America coffee, you're also supporting people who are indigenous being able to actually take care of themselves and their families. But just as important, when you purchase the Wake Up America coffee from InfoWarsLife.com, you're supporting the InfoWar and the free press. We're not funded by big corporate sponsors. We're not funded by banker bailout money like MSNBC with the stimulus money, or hundreds of millions of dollars of taxpayer money a year to NPR to put out anti-liberty establishment state-run media garbage. We're funded by viewers and listeners like you. So I want to thank all the listeners and viewers of our radio shows, of the nightly news, the readers of the magazine, for supporting us over the years. We couldn't have done it without your help. And that's why when I self-fund with high quality products, I make sure we've done the research. I make sure it's the very best product that we can offer you when I put my name on it. And I believe, and it's my taste, so you may differ, that this is the best coffee in the world from southern Mexico. And it's very, very high quality. It's Oregon Tilt, the highest level of organic quality. And we also have the immune support. We're coming out with two types of coffee. Wake Up America Patriot Blend, 100% organic, Arabica shade grown. And then we have the immune support, 100% organic coffee.
Now, you might be wondering, okay, Alex Jones has his own coffee roasts that probably aren't FDA approved. I probably shouldn't buy them. What does this have to do with global communism? Well, Alex Jones's fair trade coffee matches all the criteria of the coffee grown by the Zapatista farmers in Chiapas, Mexico. It's shade-grown Arabica beans in the high mountains of Chiapas, a southern state in Mexico. It's organically grown, and it's bought from cooperatives, which is the organizational model the Zapatistas use to grow their coffee. Who are the Zapatistas, you may ask? Well, let's just read from their Wikipedia page. The Zapatistas are the Zapatista Army of National Liberation, abbreviated as the EZLN, often referred to as the Zapatistas, is a revolutionary leftist political and militant group based in Chiapas, the southernmost state of Mexico. Since 1994, the group has been in a declared war against the Mexican state and against military, paramilitary, and corporate incursions into Chiapas. This war has been primarily defensive. In recent years, it has focused on a strategy of civil resistance. The Zapatistas' main body is made up of mostly rural indigenous people, but includes some supporters in urban areas and internationally. Now, the Revolutionary Leftist Group, which is explicitly a communist organization, has set up alternative political and economic organizations in Chiapas, Mexico, where Alex supposedly buys his coffee that reflect libertarian socialist principles. There are some actually some fascinating articles on the subject written by anarchists, Marxists alike about the political structures down there. It's really interesting. I'll link some of those articles below. But anyway, Alex is buying coffee from Chiapas, where the Zapatistas operate, from a cooperative, which is the organizational model of Zapatista coffee farms, and buys shade-grown Arabica beans, which is the type of coffee the Zapatistas grow. Is it possible that Alex Jones, an avowed, loud anti-communist, is buying his coffee from the Zapatistas, a militant communist army and organization? Granted, the Zapatistas only operate a few coffee cooperatives in Chiapas and only have 2,500 producers, but still, how many fair trade cooperatives organically grow Arabica beans in the high altitudes of Chiapas, Mexico? There are 1 million people in Chiapas who rely on coffee production to make a living. But how many of those people are working for corporations and how many are working for co-ops? If I had to guess, probably a lot more work for corporations, since NAFTA and neoliberalism in the 1990s brought a lot of foreign companies to regions like Chiapas in Latin America. So I'm extending the question to the audience. I'm asking many socialists about this, and I want anyone who's knowledgeable about the Zapatistas to answer this for me, to give me any insight that might be interesting on this subject. Is it possible that Alex Jones is buying his coffee beans from revolutionary communists? Because if so, Alex Jones, a loud and proud anti-communist, is actually bolstering one of the few communist rebellions left going on right now in the world, one of the most prominent ones. If so, he's in fact doing more for global communism than most American Western communists. Alex could be a communist, you never know. He's actually slipped in the past, or you could say he slipped in the past.
God, those communists are amazing.
Progressive Thinker here, guys. Tune in for more APT show episodes and other videos. One I'm planning to make on the Obama administration's decision to fund Syrian rebels. Thanks so much for watching. Anyone who knows anything about this subject, please answer. I want to get an answer on this. It would be very funny to expose Alex Jones on this subject and, find out that he's actually bolstering global communism. Thank you very much for watching.